Hey guys, it's Jen at the Wheelhouse Project. I just wanted to do a series of short videos that I want to talk about self-care, self-love, taking care of ourselves when we are stressed, whether it's everything that's going on in the outside world or things that are happening for ourselves. I know a lot of people are going through a lot of healing right now. A lot of things are coming up. I know for me personally, a lot of stuff from childhood has been coming up that I've been working to clear, and I can literally feel it in my body. I've been feeling it in my gut a lot lately. So this is one of the things that I do to help clear that energy. So I'm going to talk about one thing today. We'll talk about more later. And that is hot Epsom salt baths. I know I preach this a lot, but it's incredibly helpful, incredibly relaxing. Epsom salt is really different from regular salt. It's full of magnesium, and magnesium can be a really big relaxer. It's supposed to help the nervous system and the cardiovascular system to calm. And I certainly know that when I take an Epsom salt bath, I can't believe how much it calms me. I mean, I'm so zenned out by the end of a bath. I was telling someone the other day that I literally lose track of time in the bath. And luckily I have a bath that I'm not gonna drown in. So I can zone, I can drift off, I can go into a meditative state or even fall asleep, and I'm not gonna go under the water, so that's good. Make sure you're safe. So I just want to talk a little bit about what I use and what I do for my Epsom salt baths, because I think there are extra steps you can take to make sure it's really helpful and really, what do I want to say? It's very intentional. So what I tend to do is to start before I even take my bath. I have a white candle. I like to have a white candle. You can tell this one's pretty used. I've used it a lot. And I get a nice book of matches, and I set my intentions. I stand in my bathroom, I set my intentions for what I want to clear with this bath. What am I working on? Is there something tight in my gut? Is there something that I know I've been bringing up from childhood or a past relationship or whatever it is you're trying to clear? Is there something there that you need to clear? Set the intentions around that. That's what you want to clear in this bath. And if you talk to God, if you talk to the universe, thank God, thank the universe for clearing it during your bath. And so I set that intention. I light my candle, and then I set it on the side of the tub or on the inside wall of the tub in a safe corner so that it's not going to get knocked. And it's, the candle serves another purpose too, is if you tend to have a mind that chatters a lot and you have trouble relaxing, you can even look at the burning candle and look at the flame and meditate on that and just follow that with your eyes. Sometimes that's enough to take you away from that chattery brain to get you to a more meditative place. So there's multi purposes around there. I also like to think of it as it's defining your time, your healing time. So you're saying, this is my intention for this healing time. I'm starting the clock now with this candle. And then when you're done, you can give thanks, say a little prayer if you want, whatever you want to do, and blow the candle out. So that's how I start my bath. Now I know, I would tell you to use Epsom salts that are hopefully organic, as natural as possible, but I tend to like to use some that also have some essential oils in them. And you can use a bottle of essential oil with regular Epsom salt, or you can use some that are already infused. But make sure that it's just essential oil and it's not a bunch of additives and things that they tend to put in some of these things. So I'm really careful to make sure that it's just essential oil that's added to the Epsom salt. And I know a lot of people like lavender. Lavender is incredibly relaxing, and it's perfect if you just want to get in the tub and zone out. But do explore your options, because I have a couple. I have another one I didn't pull out, but that is rose. Rose is very much about self-love. So if you really feel like you need that extra bit of self-love, rose is a great scent. I really like eucalyptus though. Eucalyptus is all about clearing and healing things, and I find that when I use the eucalyptus, despite the fact it's the strongest scent, that I actually zen out the most. Like I really feel more clearing, more healing, and definitely like I laugh because I'm like, I go to another place. My head goes to another place. So the eucalyptus, I don't know, I love it, but use whatever you like. Use whatever you've got. Like if you've got some essential oils around the house that you just want to add to your Epsom salt bath, that's fine. Experiment. See what works for you. See what feels good to you. See what smells good to you. So anyway, and the other thing I would also tell you is when you're preparing your bath is to make sure you don't make it too hot. Because I've found that when I make my bath too hot and I'm sweating and I'm uncomfortable, I can't relax and I'm not going to stay in the tub very long. And you really want to stay in as long as your body needs it. And I find that I can pretty much tell when I'm done. Like I usually sort of come to, like if I'm zoned, but sometimes even if my mind's chattering, I'm laying there, like something will trigger me. And sometimes it might even be my phone in the other room making a sound or the dog's barking or something that I'm like, okay, that's my signal, I'm supposed to get out. So whatever, but I would tell you that to make it as comfortable as possible so you're not squirmy, you're not too hot, you're not too cold, just kind of a nice warm temperature that is going to be healing and is not going to be uncomfortable so that you can stay in that bath as long as you need to. But I find my baths to be incredibly healing, incredibly relaxing. That's the other thing. Magnesium is also good for relaxation. So if you need to do these before bed, if they make you sleepy, do that. But that's one of the healing tools that I use that I think is really beneficial and I do quite frequently. And I will come back to you soon with more healing and self-care ideas in some short videos. Thanks, guys. Have a great one.